Easy people, everyone's fine and dandy. Welcome back as always. Today we've got a brief, quick little showcase of, how can I say it? Basically straight to the point. I found a petrified tree coming out of a bit of geopolymer, which was quite interesting. I'm debating whether to show the location. I don't know what to do yet. I found samples on the floor. What's up, Jess? Big up. I found samples on the floor around the site, and wow, it's going to knock your socks off. But I'll let it build up a little bit. Big up, Mr. Bryce. What a guan, brother. Dave, big up, mate. What a guan. Yes, it's going to knock your socks off. It is going to absolutely knock you. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when I see it with my own eyes. I was like, oh my God, this is a tree. It's like Easy Laura. It's like the tree had been chopped and then like just left. Big up, Spookies. What a guan. Yes, DJ Brushy. Wagwan, yes. Ready for my socks to be knocked off. Mick Lee. Big up Ireland. From Ireland. That weren't Irish, was it? Irish. Big up Hippie. Maximum respect, girl. Tracy Williams. Big up. Maximum respect. Yes. Oak Owl. Big up. Thank you very much. Oh, you might, Oak Owl, with a name like that, you might like this episode. It's only going to be a 30-minute episode, so I'll just get straight to it and show you the stuff. Big up, Gab. Where is it all gone? Well, wow, where's all the pictures gone? Sorry about this. Oh, where's... Right, let's make sure this is it. Yes. So I'm just getting this. So I'll show you the samples first. So this is back at home. Let me make sure this is sharing. So this is back at home. And basically what it is, like I said, I found a few samples on the floor. So share and like, big up. All right, where is it? Where's it gone? I need to move that out of the way, really, so I couldn't see my screen. Right, where is she? Can you see this? Why isn't that playing on there? That's strange. Sorry, guys, I'll have to get rid of it on that. Strange, I don't know why it weren't playing on that. Get back. What's up, James? Easy, mate. Yeah, I'm just trying to. It just wouldn't play on there for some reason. That was very strange. Let's try it again. Right, sorry about this, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Big up, Paddy. Missing remote, big up. And Yasko, big up. Yes. Right, so can you share the screen? Yeah, it's buzzing. So how do I do this? So I'm just trying to get it. This is the one. Right, now we're ready to rock and roll. So here we go. This is one of the pieces that I found. And there is so much there. There is so much. I measured the base of this thing, and it was 15 inches at the base. Thick, like 15 inches thick. Look at it. Unbelievable. Salute, big up, Squirrel. We'll just show you. This one's better to watch. Right, where is she? Share screen. Ocklimer 12, big up. Look at this. Look at this. Afternoon, Squirrel. Look at it. Look. Unbelievable stuff, right? NASA, yeah, big up VJ. Look at this. Is that quartz? I'm not sure what it is. It's a tree. I found a petrified tree. It's just very peculiar stuff. So these are all a little bit scattered at the bottom of it. It's very good. Now with the light on, it's a different story. Look at this. You start seeing like almost like the grains of wood or something running through it in certain directions. But there's so much of this. I don't know whether to. What do I do? Do I go and get it? What do I do? Look at it. Big up knowledge. Big up small town girl. Look at this. Look at this. Absolute. I have a friend on fascist book, Mike Ferreira. He thinks the petrified wood is from electric mining. High possibility. Why not? But look at that. That's just. Let me just take that back. So I'm just trying to get a nice look at it though. Big up Cherie. Maximum respect, girl. It's phenomenal, isn't it? It's like a gemstone. It's like an absolute gemstone. Oh, what's happened? Big up. The Sute. We are the dancers in vibration. Big up, Tiger. All right, let me show you what it looked like where I found it. Obviously, I've had to make a little video of it because I can't. I also live around a lot of quartz. Well, this one was coming outside of the Star Fault or the Star City, petrified amber. It could be. Like I actually don't personally know what it is. It seems to me to be a tree trunk or the base of a tree trunk coming out of the side of this geopolymer structure. That's what it seems like. It seems like it's been chopped down and left. And it goes up a lot higher, but I don't want to like because I was filming it and I didn't know how to film it. I was just like doing it sillily. I'll show you. You'll see what I mean in a minute. When I go back next time, I'll get proper good footage of it. Look at it. So this is about 15 inches from there to there. And it goes up. Look, and also you can see that I was trying to hide this stuff. And this whatever this is here, this is quite old, this one, because I see this on like in Manuel Island. There's a hospital, and they've done this sort of stuff on the render on the walls, which seems to be quite old. I don't know. We have a lot of quartz with mica. I think it was Zeus mirror which melted. Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. This one had loads of cavities in it as well. Nice find. More pieces to the puzzle. Look at this. Absolutely humongous. Look at that. Knife man, big up Tiger. The region was formed. What the fucking hell? Right, don't crack me up. The region was formed 1.9 billion years ago from aquatic volcanoes. Nice. This could explain most of Malta and its tunnels if it was built out of a huge stump. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not made. This is like the only time. Well, I found another little bit like this. This is the only bits I found. You know, and this is coming out of the geopolymer. So the amount of volume to limestone to this is like, this is a speck to like a billion pieces. So I can't imagine like Malta being like, this is very rare to see. Put it this way, I've only seen this in one place. I found a little bit of this on the floor somewhere else. But this, like this, I've only seen this once. What's going on down in Malta? Just tuned in, everybody. What a lovely chat today. I think I found the remains of a petrified tree or trunk of a tree that's been chopped down. I'm not sure, but that's just my opinion. I'm not actually sure. I'm going to look harder now. A lot of limestone here also. Yeah, so I did do a little bit of research. Let me show you. So let's pause that. Right, so yeah, we're sharing this. Woodstone, good afternoon. Goody. Good afternoon, Woody. Quick. Yeah, let's show you. Right. Good morning here. Right. So to become petrified, the tree must become buried. And so this one, in my opinion, it seems like this was growing through the GOP, because that's quite, we see that a lot here. Like we see like just trees growing out of the stone. And I believe it must have been chopped down obviously a very long time ago, and it's just petrified over time. There is water supplies very close, like within 2 meters underground of me. There's a water supply, 100%, because we could hear the water's gushing from the little manhole cover. So the high mineral content water purifies nearly anything. Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get to this. Right. This usually happens, right? Over time, minerals such as manganese, iron, and copper penetrate the wood from surrounding water and earth. The minerals eventually take up the place of the wood, giving the now fossilized wood a bright array of colors depending on the minerals in the surrounding soils. But we know that Malta is heavily, there's a lot of iron going on there, because we've been going around finding this stuff everywhere, especially involved in the stonework. And that's why this has that orange. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Again, oh no. I've got a picture on here. I'll show you after. I've put it on top of the light and proper tried to shine it. Mud Fossil University. Yeah. Right, where was I? Pure quartz is colorless, so this is not pure quartz. But combined with contaminants, the quartz crystal take a different color. So this could be yellow, orange, or red. So this could be quartz with iron oxide in it, that's probably a very high possibility, given, like I said, where the location of it. It's coming out of a stone that's probably cast inside some sort of iron sheeting. So there's iron in the water underneath as well. The end result is fossil wood, a colourful collection of minerals that take on the exact form of the original tree or trunk. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Petrification is the only process in the world in which once living organisms is transformed to mineral whilst remaining visibly similar, conserving the original structure even down to the microscopic details. The process of petrification is fundamentally different to that creates other types of fossil, which in general have been formed by compression or impression of the original organisms in the mud or earth. So it can take up to 5,000 years or 10,000 years. And I know some people will say it can take a couple of months for something to petrify, but what I will say to counterpunch that is there is tourist attractions where you can actually see teddy bears and hats and that hanging. And they say they're not petrified. They're just coated in a layer of calcium. Like it hasn't actually replaced the organism, it's just building up a layer on top. And actually, another time I was in an underground mine on a tourist, like a tourist sort of thing. Some guy was taking us in some mines, and he was saying that there was actually a cup left there, and water was dripping down over the cup, and you could clearly see that the cup was itself the clay cup or whatever it's made out of, but it had layers of calcium over it. So like these things weren't they don't petrify quick. They just build up layers of calcium. But there's groups of people that like to say that it does it very quick. Unless there's some other force doing it, you know. But I'm just talking about through water, by the way. Darn, I just woke up. Good thing I checked. Nice one, Denise. Big up, girl. After my murder Illuminati government takeover. Yeah, exactly. There's waterfalls that have done in weeks. Yeah, like I just said, it doesn't actually petrify it, so it just leaves a layer of calcium over it. Twice I've been told that by tour guides now, and obviously I can see with my own eyes. It's like the organism doesn't get replaced by the minerals. That takes a very long time. It builds up a layer of calcium on the outside of the object, and it gives it the effect like it looks like it's petrified, but it's just calcified. Obviously, like you can see here, petrification is a process where it was once a living organism transformed into a mineral. So things like hats and things like that, they just get calcified. They just get a layer of calcium put over it. It doesn't actually petrify. If the Star City is pre-flood, it would be more than 10,000 years. They found a pickaxe too. Yeah. Excellent. So when you say they found a pickaxe, what part of the pickaxe was petrified? Because I'm pretty sure like the metal part wouldn't be able to petrify. It'd just be the wooden part. But again, if it's the whole thing and it's just it'll just be a layer of calcium over the axe. And I guarantee you that's what it is. It's just a layer of calcium over the axe. Yes, geez, big up. It's called the London Hammer, and it's from London, Texas. Let's have a look at this then. London Hammer. Oh, London Hammersmith. And it again. London Hammer. Right, so I don't get what's going on here. Nothing's petrified here. Nothing is petrified. There is just some sort of stone wrapped around the wood and the metal. The organism hasn't changed, is it? Again, it's just what I'm saying. It's just calcium buildup. I might be wrong. I don't know. But really, like I'm saying, if this was something I can't see metal petrifying, and I can't. The wood petrify definitely. And another clue is it's not the same material. It's not the same color as the material on the outside. This is the color of the. This would be the color of the minerals, right? So I'm not even sharing it. Yeah, they say it's concentration around. Yeah. Let me just share that screen. So yeah, that's pretty much makes, without me sounding cocky, it pretty much makes me right what I'm saying. All right, you can clearly see it hasn't petrified. You've still got the wood, you've still got the metal, you've just got some stone around it, which seems to be some sort of calcium. But the actual object itself, which is made up of two different materials, well, one's made up, the metal's probably made up of a conglomerate of materials, like different materials, but the wood is just obviously wood. That don't seem to have been petrified. Unless I'm wrong, but don't look at it. So look, the 3D hammer. Yeah, no, Look at that. It's rusty. The blinking. That's funny, isn't it? The London Hammer. So that's another one of them. It's another one of them ones when it was like, what was it last time? It was the tank. It was the tank last time, a petrified tank. But yeah, that weren't even a petrified tank last time, was it? It was just been submerged in concrete. That's all that had been. But again, there's people that it helps back their theories up by adding these sort of stories to it. But when you look at it with a critical eye, it's crystal clear. Nothing's. It's just a layer of calcium or something that's right. It could have been dipped in a bit of geopolymer. Who knows? 400 million years old. I don't know how to date something 400 million years either. Crazy, isn't it? How do you do that? Like, what are you referencing, like to get them dates? You know, exactly, Mr. Bryce. I don't trust their dates. It's crazy, isn't it? 400 million years. Like, what are they referencing that to get them numbers? Cromwell is big in the Alps. Yeah. Let me just show you another image then. Hi, Paul. Positive weekend vibes. Big up, Michelle. Maximum respect. The foot was in limestone. So if it is in lime, then obviously, so the foot. I don't know. Stone. Look up 2,000-year-old weed bomb. All right. Let's have a look. Should we have a look at that? Nah, it's not come up, mate. I don't want to look at that anyway. There's a reason why these buildings were destroyed, because the beauty and the technology of why they give us insight into the high understanding and the masses that are meant to be done to me. Yeah. How could you possibly know it's 400 million years? No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, sail away. Spot on. Absolute clickbait. Yeah, definitely. But it's just like, how do you know it's 400 years, you know? They don't. It's just funny old world, isn't it? Let's get back to the old pictures. So where are we? Right. That's strange. I've got too many screens open here. Here we go. You can hear me now, yeah? Right, here we go. Good day, Johnny, mate. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's strange, wasn't it? Right, so this is it under the old in the light. So I've just got an LED light just shining straight through it. It's got some nice little colours in there as well. Can you see these little colours? Like little rainbowy colours. I can't wait to have a proper look at these, you know. It's very, very lovely, lovely looking stone. Again, the microscope, the telescope, microscope. We need a microscope to look at this stuff as well, see what's going on in. Look at these little colours. That's not quite nice, aren't they? I've never noticed them before. Boomba. Right, let's get the other ones up. So this is when I found it. So this is what I... And I will be doing a proper video on this when I break down, because I found like... I'll save it for the video. I'll just show you these images now. Here we go. Look at this. It's mental, isn't it? It's a lot. Again, look at these colours. That's beautiful. You've got a lovely bit of iron going in here. Look at that. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Crystals glow larger and self-clean. Do they? I was thinking, can I clean these up, do you reckon? Do you reckon I can put these in water and clean them? Hollow Earth is approximately 10,000 feet from your type. That wouldn't surprise me, mate. That's GOP, Paul. Yeah, I don't know what this stuff is. Here. Half the time or more, yeah. Sage walls. Twinkle, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely. Conducts electricity well too. Look at it. Look at this. Well, am I wrong? What do you reckon? Let me know, guys, because I don't know. If you break these things, they won't grow. Crystals grow larger. So, guys, can I actually clean these up? Can I put these in water and clean them? Because I want to get all like the limestone off and the dirt, and I want to get them like looking nice to see what they look like. Yeah, crystals love water and salt water. Crystals in 0.8. Okay, Denise, nice one. I'll have a little clean up after. 4 million UL piece of sand. Looks like a type of citrine to me. Nice. What's a mate? Sorry, I'm going to sound like a bit silly here, but what's a citrine? Low pressure. Clean in water, no worries. Okay, excellent. Who are we? Pine resin. Yeah, could be, mate. It really could be. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but my gut feeling and how it's coming out of the ground and out of the wall, it just seems like it's a branch that's been cut off, and it'd be about this big, by the way. It's about this big, like the base of it. It's like about this big at the bottom. They will break in rock tumbler. Salt water dries out crystals. It's mental stuff. Well, there's a cuddle stone. Is the cuddle stone a crystal? Ah, is it? Bonjour, Paul. Big up, Reverso. Hugh agreed. Where? It was a bit like pine resin. Okay, let's have a look at pine resin. See, I don't know. That's why I come here with it straight away. I thought I'd ask you guys what's going on in pine resin. Let me just share this. Pine resin. Let's have a look, see what's going on with our pine resin. Images. Oh, sugar. Petrified pine resin. Yeah, it does look like it a bit. a little bit looking at them. It's just the same colour, really. Let's look for one that looks similar. Could be though. I'm not saying. Yeah, look at that. It looks mad, doesn't it? Look at that. If this is pine resin, refined pine resin. Oh, that looks very mad. That looks very close. What's this? I don't know what's going on there? Look at that though. Pine resin. So where does this come from then? Pine resin. This looks like the stuff right here. So what's pine resin then? Guys, what's pine resin? Gavin, squirrel, big up. Looks like hash, gypsum. Gavin, where's Gavin? Where did Gavin write? Gavin, is it warm or cool in your hands? Has it got a scent? It's room temperature, but it's very hot here, so it's like 34 degrees at the minute, Celsius. I don't really want to smell it in case it's got something on it that I shouldn't really be smelling it, like asbestos or something. But it don't. It's just, I don't know. Sap trees. Yeah, let's talk about hollow earth. Sap from pine trees. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is pine resin sap from pine trees? So this could be petrified pine resin. Is that what we're coming to the conclusion here? Graphite. Young pine tree freshly fallen in the GOP when they were pouring it pasteurized. That is a very high possibility, and that seems to be something that sits with the more young pine tree freshly fallen in the GOP. Sounds like a newspaper article headline, doesn't it? Young pine tree freshly fallen in the GOP. Got pasteurized, got pressurized under the weight. Yeah, resin. It's an adhesive. Graphite crystal, really expensive. Brother, big up Isabella. Talking about his pine resin. Brother, what are you talking about? His pine resin. Yeah, okay, but like, what's it doing in the wall? It must be. It's got a gnat trapped in it. If it's got a gnat, it could make a dinosaur. Yeah, basically amber. Okay, so it's petrified amber. Is that what you guys are saying? Petrified amber. But how does it explain all the lines in it, like the wood, like the? I can't even show you properly. See with fine sandpaper what it does. Good day all. Can a dummy, big up. Basically amber. You know Illuminati can recreate a human without the embryo. I think Hangman may say it's resin also. Okay. Pine resin is flammable. Okay. Shall we see if what? They don't conduct electricity. Old glue, I think. Oh. Big up Mario. Okay, so far we're at pine resin, yeah? That's where we're at. So let's have a look at it in the wall again. All right, present this. See, that's why I like to show you guys, you know, before I make the video, because what's happening, Mario? Isn't resin really sap? But this is solid. So this is, are you guys saying it's petrified sap? Is that what you mean? Pine resin is flammable. It's sugar water. Yes. So you're saying if I put a lighter to this stone now, it catch on fire? Yeah, I've got sap on my hands. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So I used to be up the trees all the time when I was a youngster. Used to see it like trickling down the trees. Yellow, transparent gypsum. Right, let's play this. possibly yellow. Right, so this is where it was, right? It's coming out of a wall. This is the mad thing. And by the way, like I said, it's about 15 inches at the base of it. Look at it. And just look at all these lines. Like, look at it. It's so weird. And someone's tried to cover it up because now I've seen this. Someone's put some sort of like old world, like, I'm going to use the word concrete, but some sort of material over it. Tree resin petrifies into what is called copals, before eventually turning into amber, apparently. Interesting. Tree has graphite. Yes. Big up, Douglas. We can speculate all day. Frankincense is incense to cover smells. I have some rocks of it and looks like amber. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. This is the size of it now. Look, from here to here. So from this side to this side. And there's a chunk missing out of it as well. This is what made me feel like it was a tree trunk, you know, you just got a bit of it rotted out in the bottom. Could be maple resin from maple syrup. Frankincense is the religious significance. Yeah. Oh, what's happened? So now that you mention it, geopolymers seem like powdered stone added to glue. Geopolymer is a stone that has a chemical reaction that goes off to make it harden and cure. So it's like crystallizing. So this is just like a condensed. Like I said, I've never seen like. And by the way, like if I'm saying I haven't seen this in malt before, like that's. Like, I've literally scoured the whole of Valletta so far. Like I've been in and out of all the nooks and crannies. I've looked at all the stone everywhere, and like, believe me, if I'm saying that, then I've covered a lot of stone. So if I've only actually found this here. Well, what's happened? Finally rubbed the ground right. Would you not want to step on toes? Sharing my experience. Fault mode. Would not want to step on any toes. Sharing my experience. Add red mercury and chocolate and spin counterclockwise. Yeah, that sounds like some sort of little mini ritual, Cherie. A lot of amber in Lithuania, I heard. Oh, you're referencing cement. We are going forward. All right. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to this video. So like I said, this is about 15 inches at the base. This is the base. See this here? Look how big it is. Look at this. Look at this. This is what made me think it was some sort of tree, because of all these little lines like that. Compressed. Could be the stone of pyramids, perhaps have been molded into place. Good shout. Compressed carbon. Now that's a question, Dave. Dave. Could be the stones of the pyramids, perhaps have been molded into place. Perhaps have been. Could 100%. 100% they were, Dave. 100%. It's the only explanation. All the other explanations, they have to use like far out, unbelievable things that are not real. You know, alien technology or sound or something, you know. I'm aware you can move stuff with sound. I've been to reggae dances where I've seen pint glasses vibrate across the table and that. But look at this. So this is a stone. This is a stone around it. And this is it here. This is the actual outside. This is what I believe would have been like the bark bit. And this would have been the wood inside the trees. Cherie. Lots of nutrients. You know the vats. Wise man. Look at this. This is, yeah. Another thing is you've got all these little holes going through it as well. Well, not probably all that sugar it contains. Okay, I'm just showing you this bit here. So why, like, again, if this is Maria, if any sort of resin, would it be very, if any sort of resin or amber, it would be very lightweight. This is stone. This is quite heavy stone. This is quite heavy. I could weigh this up right now in front of you, actually. Where's my scales? Right, I've got some scales here. This stone right here, this one, which is the biggest one that I've got, but it's only actually, let me tape measure. Bloody hell. Well organised for that. Well, I'd probably say it's about 65 mil, maybe 70 mil left to right, by the way. All right. And it's probably about 55, 60 mil high. So we're talking about like that, basically. It's like that, if you can see. So it's quite small, but it's quite big for what it is. Now I'm just going to weigh it up. That bit there weighs 120 grams. Wow, this is phenomenal. Wow, this is actually crazy now, looking at it. I wonder if you'll be able to see this. Mental stuff. Yeah, I'll do a proper video on it, and I'll clean them up and do a proper video on it. It's crazy. Oh, well, Florida, big up, brother. Maximum respect, brother. Ali Lista, big up, girl. Measurements interference. Malta, a bigger structure that runs through Sicily, Bay, Naples, and Florence. Yeah, that sounds about right. Albania, Turkey, yeah, top of the pyramid. Good shout, mate. Anna, big up. Mr. E, big up. So yeah, guys, I'll just carry on playing this video, and then I'm just gonna look at it. But the only thing is, I'm not saying it's not resin. I'm just saying, why would this particular part be in the shape of a tree trunk or a tree stump? You know, congested here. It just don't make sense. And if it was resin, like, where's the tree that it come from? I don't know. These are just the questions I ask. And it is quite a lot of resin if you think about it, because when I've looked at resin, look at it, look, what's going on in there? Maybe large sea salt crystal. Could be, mate, could be. It very well could be. Is it magnetic? Have I got a magnet? Boom. I haven't got a magnet with me. No, sorry guys, but don't worry. Next time I'll do all this for the video. So yeah, let me know if there's any little I ain't licking it. Let me know if there's any wonder how big the ants were before the floods. Yeah. Let me know if there's any other little tests you want me to do or that I can do to identify it, because I'll do it all, and I'll do it all for the video next. Gavin, big up, brother. Obviously, I don't want to smell it, because I don't want this sort of stuff going up my nose, because there's other particles on it, you know. And obviously asbestos could be on it or anything. And I definitely don't want to lick it, because it's been sitting there for God knows how long. Try it in front of the fridge. I don't know if it would stick to my fridge. I've got no magnets on my fridge. Have I got a compass on your phone? No. Could be salt crystal, but which salt? Laser. Need a microscope analysis. Exactly, man. I need a microscope so bad. Yellow gypsum. Yeah, I know. So guys, quickly, before I leave you guys, love and leave you, let me know what sort of, and I can write it down now. I've got a pen and I can write it down right now, what sort of tests I can do to this crystal looking thing, so we can try and work out what's going on. And I'll go to where it is, and I'll actually get some really good photos of it and videos, and I can probably do some little tests there and then. Minerals and sea salt. Okay, put a lighter to it for if you see if it melts. Okay, 1 second. Right, so I've got a little bit here. All right, I picked up a little. Hang on, I want to pick up a bit. I don't like that much, just in case it gets damaged. Yeah, this bit. This is even smaller. Okay, so this is a little small bit. Very crystally. Let me just show you. I'm not lying to you. All right, hopefully you can see that. Right, who are we? Carl, big up, big up, big up. Hey, Carl, easy. Oh, sorry, sail away. Do a resistance test on it to see if it's conductive. Okay, I need to write that down because I will do that. Conductive test resistance. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to burn it, right? Just take it, don't pop or anything. Sorry, can you? I'm just facing away in case it decides to explode or something. Cause sometimes when I can hear it cracking. I can hear it cracking, but I don't want to look at it yet because I know sometimes these things retain heat. When I was melting, trying to melt a stone before with my blowtorch, even when I took the flame off the stone, the heat inside made it explode. Like probably about 10 seconds after I took the flame off it. Just went. Nothing's happened to it. It's just got a bit of carbon over it. Not even that, really. It's not even got carbon over it. Yeah, I'll show you. It's got a little burn mark, but nothing significant like it's. Can you mush it? No, nah, definitely not. It's solid. It's absolutely solid. Maria. Okay, excellent. Help me out, Maria. Gypsum. So be careful. So, no, it's not. It's exactly the same as it was before. There's just a little bit of like carbon around the tip. Ryu, big up, Squire. Mr. Bryce, it's not softer. Definitely not softer. Gavin, we're in Malta. What's health and safety? Yeah, right. Maybe gypsum. Silicon carbide, maybe. Gypsum makes more sense. Interesting stuff. Let me just show you one more thing before I leave, because I come across this. So yeah, it's going to show this now. Because in this, it actually shows you it tells you what it is. So red, brown, and yellow is iron oxide rust. Black and yellow is magnesium and oxide, and pink and orange, which is this is really it's a bit of pink and orange, and red, brown, and yellow. So this is magnesium and iron, and yellow iron oxide. Oh, sorry, iron oxide. Definitely not as strict. Yeah. If you approach a flame, no, it doesn't melt at all. I've just done that. I've just done it. I'll do it again for 20 seconds. I'm just going to look away, all right? I'm just doing it over here for safety. It's lit. Hang on, can you see? It's lit. I'll do it. Can you see? I'm just looking away. That's just doing it. Nothing's happening. It's absolutely, yeah, rock solid. Absolutely rock solid. It actually looks like a bit of glass now. It's exactly the same as it was before. Just a bit of carbon on it. I ain't got a microwave, mate. I don't use them. We see nothing. You see nothing. I can see, but that's it there. Oh, I'm sorry about this. Sorry about that. Solid. Okay. High element bones, big up. Block the rock. I have images of the med I'd like to show. See what I see. Yeah, I mean on Instagram, mate, send them over. At least not anymore. Solid, yeah, it's solid. No microwave. Yes, it's looking more like iron. Strange material. I know, that's what I'm saying. But let me just get to this because I was. Look, this is it now because it starts showing you the samples. Now I remember it being sample. What was it? Is it maybe a chunk of mica? Maybe, but Malta is a giant gypsum board production. Interesting. I'd have to go with Maria. Where is it, Maria? Also not with a gypsum board production. Yeah, I'm not disputing that one bit. Let me just show you. I think it was 5. Yellow with light brown. So white, yellow, and white brown. Predominant minerals is silicon, iron oxide. Typical Vietnam. Silicon, iron oxide. These are what would be in the water around where we are. 100%. Because they're obviously running over all the stone everywhere, all the limestone and that. So these minerals or elements or whatever, silicon, and they could definitely be in the water supply. Check it with a multimeter, see if you get a reading. Paul, you do a collab with Martin Leakey. Love to see it float. I'd love to do a little bit with that geezer. I'd love to. Low grade, yes, mica. It could be, yeah. Let's have a look at mica. Sorry, last thing. I'm just gonna have a look at mica. I know mica is one of the ingredients inside when you're making, well, it's in granite anyway, but when you're making the geopolymer granite, you add that for the grey and the red or the grey colouring. Mica. Here we go. Interesting. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think this is mica at all, to be honest with you. Looking at this. That's the mica in the granite, so you can make pink granite or grey granite, and it's the mica that gives it the tone. It's when you're making the geopolymer. See, this could be, actually, sorry, tell a lie, sorry, look at these. Am I sharing this? Sorry, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys, I think we might be onto something here. Let's share it. Here, this is a bit of mica here. Mica. There we go. Yeah, this is a very high possibility then. This is another high possibility. Well done, Maria. So we can safely say it's not resin because we've tested it. It hasn't melted. It doesn't half look like it could be a bit of this stuff here. But again, look at this. This actually really does look like it. Mica, the mineral. Muscovite. Lepidolite. Biolite. Yeah, nice. Interesting stuff, isn't it? It's interesting stuff. Excellent info knowledge. Well, Squanin. Knowledge, where did it say? Where's he gone? Knowledge. Throw it in the microwave. Chuck a few crystal websites and see what they say. It might be take a few days, but they can get it. Yeah. Excellent. The screen has gone out of focus. Strange. All right, listen, I'm going to love you guys and leave you then. I'm going to go and do some research on this now, and I've got a couple of videos to make. I might come and do an update tomorrow because I'm going to do a few little tests on it today. Just see what's going on. Paul, get deep powdered laser to shine and beam through. Get a DEEC powered laser. Okay. Only one way. Block. I'd like to see those. Okay. Nice, Maria. Yeah, big up Maria for that. Like, thank you. Put me onto a path here. We could work out what's going on. Very strange, but interesting. Yeah, listen, I might come and give you guys an update tomorrow, depending on how many tests I get done. Layla, much love and gratitude. Big up, maximum respect. Right on. Be good all. Thanks for the time you put in. No worries. No worries. Small town girl, interesting. No, he's using me. Thanks for the time you put in. Yeah, no worries. Mr. Cook. Mate, I'm leaving now, unfortunately. But big up, mate. Good to see you here. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you. Tadas. And I'm now going to go and dip in the water in Valletta, I think, because it is very, very hot at the minute. Very, very hot. I've had to stay in today because it's too hot to go out. But awesome stuff. All the best. Have a good weekend. Where can I see the block? Yes. Am I single? No. Why? I ain't even that sort of geezer either, mate. But all good if you are. It's just not my sort of thing. Biological brother. That was a good one. Right, how can I show? If you go to my Instagram, mate. Go to my Instagram. It's Paulie Cook. And it's the same picture as the thumbnail on my Telegram, YouTube. Peace and love. Big up, Hippie. Maximum respect, girl. Big up, Squirrel. Yes. Cherie, VJ. Yeah, big up, man. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in a bit. Tadas.